Welcome back, guys. As always, you're alive and blessed. You guys know it. Now we're on the chart. Since you guys get sick and tired of the line charts, now we're actually on the big boy charts. So, before I start, I'm going to be quiet for 10 seconds to see if you guys can process all of this, what happening, and why I draw this X here. So I'm gonna be quiet for 10 seconds, let you guys process what happened, and if you guys could see how to trade smart money concept on the bull market, analyze the situation. Then I'm gonna explain it and see what I explain match with what you expect happen, and see if you're on the same page. With that being said, there we go. It's a long ass 10 seconds, but I hope you guys understand. But let's get right into it, right? So let me process the brain real quick. You guys got it? You guys got it? You guys take a look, take a screenshot too. Take a screenshot, imprint it in the brain. Close your eyes, visualize. Now let's get right into it. So, on the chart, what you want to do first? Go on the 4-hour time frame, analyze the market flow. Is price on a bearish, price on a bullish. After we already identify all of that, we go to the 15-minute, we mark up our zone. After we identify all that, you know me, I love the 1-minute time frame, right? So you pretty much do the same thing on the 1-minute time frame, guys. You want to mark up your highs, mark up your highs. So this could be like we have here, the extreme zone, because why? This leaded a downtrend, right? It leaded a downtrend here. And why did you guys believe I marked this up? What do you guys perspective this? I'd be quiet. There we go. This is right here, consolidating the market. Remember, guys, I always said either price is on a bullish, price is on a bearish, or price is consolidating. And in one of my videos, I said, do not trade consolidating. You guys really could trade this if you're a good scalper. That's pretty much consolidating is for someone who have a lot of mentality and a lot of knowledge of the stock market and how to scalp this really good. But if you're not a good scalper and don't have that much knowledge, stay away from this. But if you're a scalper, all means go for it. So what we normally do, what I'm teaching you guys, because we want to wait for the high probability setup. Because you're trading this right here, you need to have a lot of capital to trade this. Because, for example, if you trade this with $1, which is fine, you will only make 4 cents, 3 cents. But a lot of person who is trading consolidating, they're buying this contract here, they're playing maybe with $10,000. Well, the more capital you play with, the higher your return. So if you want to trade this, you want to have a lot of capital. But if you don't have a lot of capital, it's fine. Who cares? Who really cares? You don't, I don't, nobody cares. End of the day, we're gonna make profit regardless. Vice versa, guys. So you guys see here, price was on the downtrend, right? It came back down, it consolidated for a long time, and then eventually it made the last high, right? And then price come and dump it. So we never want to just jump into the trade as long as it's going. We want to wait for a, like I always said, a market shift, a breakout structure, and a pullback. We need all these criteria before we enter the trade. So let's get right into it, guys. You guys see, right? Price eventually made this huge sell-off right here, and buyers slowly step into the market, right? So buyers step into the market, trying to push price up. Buyers could keep going to the market, and sellers could eventually dump price from up here and keep coming down. But the buyer pressure was strong in the market at this particular price right here. So price came back down, up, and what it did, it broke the previous high. That made our first criteria, right? It failed, right? Market shift. And like I said, after market shift, do not just jump in the trade here, guys, right? This, don't trade this, guys. Scalper, all means, go for it. If you're a scalper and you guys know what type of trader you are, you guys know you're a scalper, all means, go for it. But like I said, it's gonna always be a pullback, and we always want to wait for the what? The pullback. And the pullback is gonna always happen, guys. See the pullback happen, and what happened? The pullback stop. Guys, always mark off any red candlestick that is near the pullback, right? Because even though price don't come back all the way down, it might always just respect that one candlestick, right? So you guys see here, right here, this candlestick right here was a part of the eventually pullback. Because you guys see here, this candlestick here formed the green candlestick and lead to the breakout structure, and what price went up, and the pullback stopped at that same particular candlestick that was involved, right? So you also want to put that over there, and that's where price came up to for the pullback. But at least this previous low did not break this low, right? This red candlestick here could have come all the way up here, all the way down here, and eventually continue going back up. But all we really care about was the first market shift to happen. So we wait on the pullback, guys, and we enter on the demand zone right here, and we will put our stop loss below, and we will ride the wave. So vice versa, guys, where would you want to take profit? Always take profit at the first supply zone as long as price do not break the candlestick. So since this trade, so let's move this to the side, right? As you guys see here, the green candlestick right here, this candlestick right, look at this candlestick right there, guys. This green candlestick right there, you see how it just closed right above the supply zone. I always tell you guys, see, look over here, right? I market the high to the low. As you guys see, this little green candlestick here, it closed above. I always taught you guys, if this price were to come down, it would have respected this supply zone by staying inside this supply zone. Since it break it, it's gonna always be a pullback. I also teach you guys, I taught you guys, if you want to be the scalper, you can trade the pullback, but you never know how short the pullback is gonna be. So this will be a quick scalp, but if you don't have a lot of capital, scalping is not really for you, because scalping you need a lot of capital to be in and out the trade. But like I said, we're getting it all. So even though price break it, it's gonna pull back and it's gonna continue going in that direction. So if you guys in this particular trade here, you guys see price break here, I would still take my profit here, because even though, guys, this pullback here, it was a short pullback, this pullback could have eventually come all the way down here to this demand zone here, to this demand zone here before eventually going up, and you would have lost a lot of capital here, right? So do not trade the pullback to just take your profit at the supply zone. So you guys see how price disrespected this supply zone. It went to the extreme supply zone, which was where it started off here. That's what we thought, right? So you guys see this extreme supply zone here, and still price did the same thing. What it did, it break past that extreme supply zone, and it went to the another extreme supply zone over here, right? So as you guys see, as long as price keep breaking the extreme supply zone, it's gonna keep going in that direction. So as you guys see, price came back down here too. And like I said, guys, all we need to do is just trade the pullback. So you guys could wait for price to go back up. And guys, what goes up must come down. What goes down must come back up. See, this candlestick here, it would not go up forever. You see how it came back down? You guys would have entered the pullback right there, and you guys would do the same. You guys would have put your stop loss below the previous low, because why? This was the high, and this was the low here. And this price here, this candlestick closed inside it. See how it closed right there, guys? If this candlestick were to break past it, it's fine, as long as it respects this demand zone or supply zone. Vice versa. You guys see how long this trade went up for? Look how solid this trade went up. This trade went all the way up here, right? So from here, from we guys would enter this, guys, from this break off structure happened here, right? Look how long this trade was, right? So you entered there, the pullback. So you guys would have entered there, right, on the pullback. You ride up here, and look how this profit, right? Look how high. So let's see why this eventually came back down. Before I even go back to the past, I promise you the only reason why this came back down is because this candlestick here closed inside a supply zone or extreme. Matter of fact, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set an alert here, and we're gonna go back in time. We're gonna set alert right there, right? And watch this. Right there, and let's go back to find it. Let's go back to see where that happened from. We might gotta go in 15-minute time frame for that. Let's see how long it could take us. Let's zoom out. Yeah, this might take us forever. Guys, one thing about this is we gotta go in 15-minute time frame. This is the Forex, and Euro and USD have a lot of liquidity, guys. And with a lot of liquidity, the market move hella efficient. So let's see. This our line right here. Look where this closed, right? Look at that. So you guys see, I have it right there, right? And look where price closed at. And right there, either there you can put it there, or here. You see how it all the way come back up here? So all of this, guys, was the supply zone, was the extreme before price came back down. So you guys see that, guys, all the way here. Price was this the high right here. And that leads us back to the 1 minute time frame, which was here. So all of that started from all of this right here, guys. This is a long video I made, but guys, this pretty much sums it up for you guys. This is pre-explaining this entire chart. So quick recap: don't trade consolidating. Mark up all your extreme zone, your demand zone. Mark up all the zones, guys. Mark them up, even though you mark it up on the 50-minute time frame. Also mark it up on the 1 minute time frame, because what happened on the 1 minute time frame first must happen on the what? 1 minute time frame. What happened on the 50-minute time frame must happen first on the 1 minute time frame. I mean, I never trade a 30-second time frame, because over here, right, it have, see what it have? It have 1 second time frame, 5 second time frame, 10. I never trade these time frames, so I can't really speak about these, like, cause shit, before it happened on a 1 minute time frame, it have to happen on a 1 second time frame, or shit, the one tick, or the but I never trade this, so I can't speak on this. But regardless, I recommend you guys stick to the plan. And with that being said, guys, as always, stay blessed and mind your business.